Putin won the new 6-year term after more than 70% of voters backed him in a March 18 presidential election. His most dangerous challenger, Alexei Navalny, was not allowed to take part. Navalny was detained on Saturday at a protest called under the slogan, "Putin is not our tsar." Soon after the inauguration ceremony, the Kremlin issued a statement saying that Putin had nominated Dmitry Medvedev to be prime minister in his new term. Medvedev, a loyal Putin lieutenant, has held the job since 2012. Some Kremlin watchers had speculated Putin might bring in a fresh face as prime minister to kickstart reforms of the sluggish economy and revive foreign investment curtailed by standoffs with the West. When Putin came up against the same term limits in 2008, he got around the problem by anointing Medvedev as president, before taking back the job after one term. In a speech after the swearing-in ceremony, Putin said that in the next 6 years Russia would prove a strong, muscular player on the world stage, backed by a powerful military, while pushing hard to improve life for its citizens at home. Taking up this post, I feel a colossal sense of responsibility, Putin told his audience of Russian officials and foreign dignitaries, among them former German Chancellor Gerhard Schröder. For the short journey from his office to the inauguration ceremony, Putin traveled in a new Russian-made limousine. From now on, the limousine will replace the fleet of imported vehicles Putin uses, state television reported. The choice of transport chimes with a message, often repeated by Putin, that Russia is ready to stand on its own feet and shake off its dependence on the West. Foreign diplomats see little prospect that Russia's standoffs with the West that have dominated the past 4 years will ease during Putin's new term. Clashes in the past few weeks over U.S. sanctions on Russia, the conflict in Syria, and the poisoning in England of former Russian spy Sergei Skripal have left some diplomats worried that the confrontation could spiral out of control. Troubles ahead. Opinion polls show Putin has high levels of support among Russian citizens, and Navalny has not been able to inspire a nationwide upsurge of protests. But the Russian economy is a potential weakness for Putin. Buffeted by lower oil prices, falls in the ruble, inflation, and the impact of sanctions, average monthly wages have fallen from the equivalent of $867 in 2013 to $553 last year. Russia's economy, the world's 11th largest, returned to growth of 1.5% last year, helped by a recovery in oil prices. But that fell far short of the growth Russians grew accustomed to earlier in Putin's rule.